Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the final chapter of Valkyria Chronicles, the Shadow of the Valkyr. And we're shortly before our final battle. I'm gonna tell you a bit about that final battle in a minute. But first, let's see Maximilian's vision.
For years we sought a way to lay our rightful claim to the Empire. And at last, our answer has come.
Let me guess. You're talking about the Valkyr's power.
The time of wars waged by men wielding powder and steel is fated to end ere long. The new age will be shaped by emperors, not men. Yes, he who wields the destructive power of the Valkyria grips the very reins of history. Peasants, let us end this! We shall never stop, not while we draw breath!
Okay, crazy man. So, this final battle is technically can be very challenging. But, as anticlimactic as it sounds, it can also be done in one turn. And since I have historically struggled with this battle in my first playthrough of Valkyria Chronicles, I looked up a strategy back then. And therefore, I'm gonna show you how you do this in one turn, hopefully. I think I should have all the upgrades necessary to do so. Shouldn't be a problem. So, let's go into the final showdown.
Here are your final orders.
Righto, this is our battlefield. The time has finally come to settle things with Maximilian. I assume he's capable of neutralizing any attack you send his way, the same as the other Valkyr we've seen. This said, Maximilian's Valkyrian powers are the result of some device. They're artificial. I'm certain he'll have a weak point somewhere on that deck. Find it, then lob every bullet and bomb you've got at it. Your objective is to defeat Maximilian once and for all. Take that maniac out and put an end to this wars. Sevens. And while it may not stop bullets, I hope you won't forget that you will go with an entire nation's hope for peace. Thank you. Victory conditions and failure conditions apply as normal. And, alright, let me position units. There's a few key things we need to position. First off, we need 1, 2 Lancers, that's very important. And then we need 1 Sniper. That's the base configuration. Oh no, wait, we also need Rosie. Rosie is also very important. Actually, any shock trooper will do, but she gives us CP, so she is especially good for this. So let's get Alicia as well, and the rest is basically irrelevant if everything goes as planned. So let's do a symmetrical setup here. There we go. Okay, I think that should be fine. Let's deploy and see.
All right, we're all set to begin. Let's take Gallia back with our own hands, Sevens.
Oh yeah! Final battle.
This is our final operation. Let's end this war. Squad 7, move out.
Dum 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 dum. All right. Here we are on our final battlefield.
Up on the Marmota's deck, eh? Nice spot for a showdown.
I know, right?
It's just a shame we got no audience.
My Shamrock's chomping at the bit for a piece of this action.
The Edelweiss is also all ready to go, sir.
We're ready for your orders, Welkin.
Okay, let's get started, Sevens. Our target is the enemy commander, Maximilian himself.
Yeah, some shit's dropped on the deck. So, let me explain just how this battle would work normally. As you may see, because it's very obvious, there's some weird lines here that go to Maximilian and basically shielding him. That is these things. There are towers on these maps. A lot of them. There's some armored towers, some normal towers. You can see. Basically, there's always 3 towers shielding him. So, to damage him, you have to take out these towers, which then will be taken out, I think, temporarily, and then you can attack Maximilian. Which means we first have to take out these 3 towers. Now, that's why we need our these guys. Let me see, I have to aim correctly, there we go. That one is done. Also, these towers have integrated machine guns, so yes, they will shoot at your guys. That's why it's important to have lancers here, because lancers can take quite the beating from machine guns, as you can see. So, let's take this one out. Now, obviously, there's one way at the back, and hitting this one with a lancer is almost impossible. That's why we brought a sniper along. Let Maximilian shoot, there we go. And it's good that if you have the most upgraded rifle, it's almost recommended in my opinion. So you actually hit, and you have to watch out where you actually aim. As you can see, it has a certain area where it's the hitbox is. It's about this glowy bit, the lower glowy bit. So you should aim there. And with this rifle, you will take it out in one shot.
See what you get?
And now Maximilian is vulnerable. Now, how should we take out Maximilian in one turn? How is that even possible? Well, we'll employ an old trick of ours, which is called orders. And it's going to be a very, very similar sequence to the orders we give in the Windmill Plaza scenario. First we're going to go with a defense boost, but this time we're not going to go for Alicia, we're going to go for Rosie, because she deals way more damage.
Brace up and get ready to defend yourself.
So there's the defense boost. Next up on the order list is Caution, because she will receive some heavy intercepting fire from Maximilian. Therefore, she definitely needs that.
Stay sharp.
And the third, and one of the orders that is actually different from our normal Windmill Plaza setup, is not Demolition Boost, it's Penetration, because this time we're going for a humanoid target, and he has a lot of armor, a lot of defense, so therefore Penetration is in order, which gives us exactly 4 turns. Alright? So, I hope this works out. It should.
Let's do this thing.
Right. Now walk. You have to walk like this. And now just aim for the center of mass here. And with this rifle you get 35 shots, which is almost about a quarter of his health. Almost. Alright, that worked. You see there's a first cutscene.
Yes, that one managed to connect.
So he was using the towers to induce an artificial Valkyria state.
All right, everybody, keep your sights trained on those energy towers.
Alright, and the action. Now, second action. Go right into it. Fire again, don't move yet. Again, aiming for the center of mass here. This should bring him down to less than half. There we go. As you can see, he deals no damage to her because of our defense boost.
Filthy vermin. Very well. We shall see how you fare once the power output is raised to its limit.
And now, he smacks away his shield. And apparently it goes Super Saiyajin. Now, he's back there. That's why you don't move. You need all your movement after that shot. And now we have 2 more left. So we use these to get as close as possible to Maximilian. And now the first one, we're still gonna go for center of mass here. Then we'll bring him down to almost empty. And now, of course, end the turn. And here is our last turn. We're gonna use her movement to get even closer. And now you can technically go for a full headshot. Doesn't matter here, really. You got it. That's how easy this battle is if you know exactly what you need to do. The thing is, if you let turns pass, you will reactivate different towers, and then it's getting annoying.
Impossible. Ours is the power of the Valkyria. How are we beaten?
Maximilian, you lost the moment you began to rely on the Valkyria's power.
Ding! A rank! Yes, I know, it's super anticlimactic for a boss battle, and I think it's one of our shortest battles we ever had on this playthrough. It's almost as short as the Windmill Plaza, actually. And, but that's good, we got a lot of stories still to get through, so I think that's kind of fine for a final episode.
Damn you. Dogs of Gallia.
It's time to surrender, Maximilian. Your war is over.
Surrender, you say? I think you forget. We Valkyria can give our lives to fuel a blazing hot inferno of destruction!
Don't do this! It doesn't have to end like this!
It seems our dreams are not to be. Well then, join us! Let Gallia fall to ash! What? How? Why has it stopped?
My guess is, it's because I killed the power supply.
Faldio, you made it!
I snuck out in time to hitch a ride on this monster. I'm sorry it took me so long to stop the engine.
Unhand us! Ah! What are you doing? Let's go!
Sorry, buddy, but I can't do that.
No! What are you doing, Faldio? This is insane!
Faldio, stop!
Welkin, Alicia, no matter my reasons, I was wrong to have betrayed you. Now, it's time that I paid for what I have done.
Let go! Let us go now!
Look at the two of us, thinking power could save us. Now it's our cue to leave the stage. Farewell, Welkin, Alicia. Best of luck.
Damn it! The boss and the little misses are still in there!
Hey, boss! Alicia! You two okay?
Welkin,
Yeah, except for that. Our way is blocked off. The entire deck's gone up! We can't cross! All of you, go on and get out of here!
Not a chance, boss! You get over here! We're leaving together or not at all!
We're gonna look around and find a way to connect to your side!
There's no time for that! Stay here any longer, you put the whole squad at risk! Listen! I'm not saying this again! You're going to leave now! That's an order!
Damn it all! Sevens, we're leaving! Get off of the Marmota!
The deck's a lost cause. Alicia, let's find a way up.
Right. Lead on. I'm not afraid when I'm with you. Ever. Now let's go.
Thanks. Right. Let's move.
Dramatic! What is going to happen? Well, the chapter name actually already tells it. That's sometimes a bit weird. The chapter sometimes is gonna spoil what's gonna happen. But yeah. Alright, let's watch it.
It's no use. There's no way we're getting out of this. Alicia.
Welkin, look!
Hang in there! I'm coming for you! Leon!
Welkin, that's Isara's plane!
Yeah. We're not gonna have time. We've got to jump.
No problem.
Woo! That was a close one, bro!
Leon, it must have taken forever to finish building this. Where did you find the time?
After we lost Isara, Casey and myself, well, everyone in the squad really came by to pitch in a hand. It was Isara's dream, you know? So, it wasn't hard finding help.
I don't suppose it was. Isara. You'll always live inside us. The dreams you left that day, now they're all of ours.
Rest in peace.
So tell me, bro, how far are we going today? This baby could take us clear across the sea if we want.
Back home. Back to a free country. Our friends are waiting. Take us to Rangrease.
Well, that's
25th
it.
day of October, 1935. The death of Maximilian, commander of the Empire's invasion of Gallia, paved the way for truce between the two nations. After 7 tumultuous months at war, Gallians everywhere looked forward to a time of hard-won peace. Squad 7 of the Gallian Militia disbanded shortly after the conflict's conclusion. And its members began to move on, each following his or her own path. And here, at the end of their long struggle, I lay my pen to rest.
There we go, folks. That's a wrap. We did it. With all our squad members still alive. Which is awesome. I love it. So, this has been Valkyria Chronicles. What do you think of the game, guys? I really feel it's a kind of a unique game in the way it plays. The mix of the different play styles, strategy, RPG, a bit of shooter almost mixed into it. I really feel it's a unique piece of software, really. And I like the story a lot. It's a really touching story for me, I feel. And I can play this again and again and again. It's not getting boring for me, really. And if you really want a challenge, you can pump up the difficulty, you can try to get an A rank in every mission, which is also really challenging at times. As you can see with the last battle, sometimes you have to come up with a bit weird strategies you probably wouldn't think of normally, I guess. But, yeah. So, what can I say? There's still some like bonus content with this edition of Valkyria Chronicles. I think it's called ED Squad or something. I'm not quite sure what it's called. But it's, I think, bonus missions. So I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna do these. I guess I will, but not right now. I think I need a little break now. I'm gonna do something else for the time being. I have some ideas what I could do instead of this series. I have been thinking about going back to Enderall, maybe, because there have been a lot of updates. I mean, at the moment, I play Skyrim Special Edition just to test it out. The thing is, it doesn't have really a lot of mod support yet, because there is no script extender for Special Edition yet, and there might not be for, well, at least I think half a year or so. I read somewhere. So it's a cool like base game, and as soon as script extender is ready, it will be fantastic, I feel. But yeah, so I think Enderall might be something I try. I might do maybe a modded playthrough of Skyrim Legendary Edition with some really interesting mods. I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe you guys have suggestions what you want to see? I don't know. You can leave them, of course, in the comments. I will consider. So, but with that, I'll leave you with the credits, and I'll thank you all for watching this series and for your continued views of the content I do. It really means a lot to me. And I mean, it makes this hobby so much fun. Even if it's just a few people that enjoy it, it's enough for me. So yeah, thank you again, and I see you on the next video, whatever that might be. Also, keep watching this. There is an after credit scene, and you're gonna also see what happens to the various important squad members of Squad 7. So check that out as well.
take us bug hunting again soon, okay?
You bet. You know, I think you're ready for my top secret hunting spot.
Yippee! Thank you! We'll see you tomorrow!
Yep. Go right along home now.
Welkin Gunther. After the war, he returned to his studies. Many had thought the Gallian hero would rise to further fame, but Welkin had something else in mind. He returned to Brule, there to realize his long-held dream of becoming a teacher. On weekends, he's often seen taking his students out on nature hikes. His is a peaceful civilian life, and he would have it no other way.
Thank you for choosing Alicia's.
Hey, honey. How's business today?
Hey! Hey, you. What a surprise. Guess what? So I started selling the smoked cheese bread today, and everybody loves it.
Of course. Told you that bread was great. Guess everyone in town agrees with me.
Yeah.
Alicia Gunther. Trading in her rifle for a rolling pin, Alicia trained around the clock to pursue her dream. After many long months, she received her national certification as baker. On the same day, she married her sweetheart, Welkin Gunther. Together, the two opened Alicia's Bakery. It didn't take long for word to spread about her delicious creations. And now, even visitors from far away make a point of stopping to sample her fresh-baked bread.
How about you? How are your classes today?
You know, those kids never seem to run out of questions. You know, they're amazing. Their curiosity's endless.
That's so. Then you're a kid too. You're as incurably curious as any one of them.
Speaking of kids, how's Isara been today?
Mike?
Papa!
Hey there! Have you been a good girl?
Yep, I was real good. I was just helping Mama make some bread. I kneaded the dough all by myself.
Oh, I wish you could have tasted the bread that dough made. Our customers said it was the best ever.
Hey! Isara, that's really great! All right, you show me how and I'll help, okay?
Yay! Come on, Papa, I'll teach you.